Hello. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, hello. I'm Morgan. I'm MorganDrinksCoffee. I'm usually on TikTok, but I'm starting some stuff on YouTube now. And so the first thing I thought I'd do was answer some questions. I asked a lot of people to send me questions on like Twitter and Instagram, and I'm here to answer them. So let's go. Oh no. Favorite coffee. So usually what people mean when they ask me that is what's my favorite coffee drink, in which case I would say a mocha. Usually people expect me to say espresso or like black coffee, but like, come on y'all, sugar's great. Mochas are my favorite. They're what got me started in coffee. As far as like coffee beans go, I really like naturally processed coffees, which I can explain more in the future. But basically they're beans that are processed to be super fruity, super juicy, and they're just delicious.
How long have you been a barista?
I have been a barista since March of 2017, so I'm coming on about 3 years now. I've worked at the same shop for all 3 years, so kind of limited experience, but I've had a lot of fun while doing it. Sorry for all the squeaking.
Do you need training or a license to have a barista job?
Nope. There are a lot of classes out there that do like certifications and like trainings, and you can do those. Those are awesome. They'll give you a lot of background, a lot of like a good head start on a lot of barista training, but most shops that I know and owners that I've talked to, they'll hire you like straight off. Like I got hired without any experience. I was fresh into college, could only work part-time, had no past barista experience, and I showed up and I was like, hey, I love what you're doing, I want to do that. And a lot of the times it's just about your attitude. Most of it is people are looking for people who are passionate and motivated and just want to do a good job at the job. Barista stuff can be taught. Barista stuff can be taught super easily. So don't worry about that if you don't have any past experience. Huh?
What's the weirdest drink you've made?
Someone once also came up and just asked for an iced Snickers. No idea what that was. Found out later that it's hazelnut, like peanut butter, chocolate, espresso, and then like caramel if you have it. Sounds amazing, but if you come up and ask me for an iced Snickers, I'm not sure if I'll know what it is.
How do you feel about quokkas?
I can't wait. I saw that question come up and I was like, what, Graham's gonna ask that? I don't know what that is. Are they animals?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I feel really dumb for not knowing. Are they like small? If they're small and fuzzy, I'm a fan.
That one's the cute poop, right?
Cube poop. Look, I'm a fan. I'll be a fan for that. Having just found out about them.
They're also very cute.
I'm a fan. Cute small things.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Ooh, celebrity crush. TikTok seems to think it's Adam Driver right now. So let's just go with that.
How do you steam milk properly?
Ooh, it's a good question. I'm gonna do a tutorial on that coming up pretty soon, because that is the key component to latte art. You can't master latte art unless you master milk steaming. The really short answer of that is to make sure you aerate really quickly up front when you're steaming your milk, and then spend the rest of the time while you're heating the milk properly incorporating that air into the entire texture of the milk. You want to make sure you don't have like a really thick foam on top with lots of bubbles. You want to make sure that foam is basically evenly distributed all the way down through your entire pitcher of milk. So that's your end goal, but again, I'll do some more explaining on that soon.
What is the best milk replacement?
Oat milk, absolutely. Oat milk's amazing. It's like the closest thing to whole milk I've ever had before. Steams super well, so baristas looking to do latte art, do it with oat milk. Tastes amazing. Big fan, very pro oat milk here. They're laughing over there, nervous.
Me plus you equals 2 cool gals. Lots of mac and cheese.
Pro mac and cheese. Very pro mac and cheese.
What's your favorite book?
Favorite book? I really like American Gods by Neil Gaiman. Lord of the Rings, like all-time top favorite series ever. Let me think, what else do I really like? I really like a lot of Stephen King stuff. Pet Sematary is one of my favorites. I'm trying to think of some other ones. As a kid, I really loved Percy Jackson. The Alex Rider series was one of my favorites as a kid. Chronicles of Narnia. Anything Star Wars. That's something you might find out about me, is that I'm really into Star Wars. So all the EU books are some of my favorites, but it would be super hard to list them all.
Are you a good cook?
I think I can cook some things well.
Can you raise your eye? Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows?
Should I get like a little closer? Like, I like that. This should just turn into like, can you physically do this?
How many medium-sized lizards can you carry?
How many Okay, I did see this question pop up earlier, and I was thinking about it. I asked one of my friends, and the problem is, what's the scale of small to large lizard? Like, are we talking like iguana is like a large lizard, or are we talking like Komodo dragon is a large lizard? Because if we're talking, like, I feel like I could hold like comfortably like 6 iguanas, but I only feel like I could potentially maybe hold one very, very docile Komodo dragon. So more information needed on that one as well.
What's your favorite type of bean?
Bean. I know they're asking about coffee beans, but I already answered that question earlier. So if I have to give you a favorite type of bean, if I had to tell you my true favorite bean, it's a tie between black beans or pinto beans. Or green beans. Green beans are also very good. So I know you were asking about coffee beans, but anyways. What?
I started laughing when you said
Beans. That should be my tagline. It's like Morgan drinks coffee. Beans.
Have you ever thought about opening your own cafe?
I have. It's a question I get a lot because that seems to be like the next career path for a lot of people who are baristas, is that they eventually open up their own cafe. I don't really know if that's what I want to do. Right now, I'm finishing up my marketing degree, and I really want to go into like digital marketing, content strategy, content creation, all that stuff. So I'm a lot more interested in working for companies than starting my own. That might change in the future, but for now, in the next like 10 years, I see myself like working for and like fulfilling someone else's vision. I like the bean question a lot. That was great.
What was your best client experience?
Best client experience. I don't know. It's more like people who are ongoing. Like they're like, we have regulars that are just super, super, super nice. And it's not even like that they do big things. It's just like you become friends with your customers, and that's super cool. Those are always like who I consider like best clients or best customers, are people that are just consistently really nice and that you become friends with. So it's hard to pick one that stands out, but there are a lot of them.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero? Spider-Man, because I read all the comics when I was younger.
Who's the renegade for us?
Okay, this is how much I know of it, because I know you like, I don't know the beginning part. I know you like clap your hands, and then at some point you do the renegade, and then it's forward, and then it's like side, back, front, and then it's like, you do 2 things, and I know you hit like a dab, but then you do you do like the around again, but then you do these again, you do the breathing out, and then you do the hip thing. And that's about as much as I know of it. I just know that 90% of the time at work nowadays, I'll do it at least once where I just like sneak up on someone and they turn around and it's me going like at them. Anyways, that was fun. So hopefully I'll keep doing this. My plan is to upload once a week, so feel free to subscribe. After watching YouTube for so many years, I feel the obligation to be like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for notifications. Do that if you want. No pressure though. So yeah, I'll see you next time, YouTube. Looking forward to this.